guys here at the shed. So we've got Danny and Jonah here. They've just started the second milking shift. How's it going? Cow's nice and full. Will's coming to check on everything too.
Just bringing the scones, mate.
Bringing the scones for us. So we're just starting herd 4. So herd 4 here is predominantly empty cows that have been scanned the last couple of weeks, mixed with our over-conditioned cows. So they'll come in now to get milk, and after that will be the once-a-day girls and the penos. Chester's busy this morning. He's been getting the cows in again. So yeah, what's happening? Morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. Bit cooler today here in Canterbury, New Zealand. We're expecting about 20 mils of rain today, so I'm just out here doing what we call a farm pasture walk using our tow behind. So on a farm this size, covering 600 hectares, the most time efficient way to get out there to measure the pasture is by using this tow behind here. So basically what it does is drives along and takes a reading, about 200 readings every second, and it'll work out an average height of the grass, and then converts that with an equation to give us an average pasture cover for the paddock. So it'll take a couple of hours to get around the whole farm, and then I can then head back to the shed office and work out where things are at, how much grass we had for the cows, so we can forecast a bit of a feed budget ahead and go from there. So yep, that's the plan this morning, so let's get into it. Alright, so I've just finished the pasture walk, 600 hectares of farm pasture measured. I've come back into the cow shed here. Hopefully you can hear me because it's just started to pour down, so that 20 mils of rain has arrived. And so this is the data that we've got here. As you can see, so we've got an average cover of 2,334 over the whole farm, growing about 35 kgs. 32 kgs. So yeah, a little bit, not as much as grass as we'd like it at this time of the year. So we've got a few decisions to make. Over the next week, we'll probably end up putting a bit of silage in, just to help build those covers back up, while we are still getting that growth. Some contributing factors to why the grass growth slowed down over the last week. The main one is the soil temperature. So the soil temperature's dropped about 2 degrees in the last week. So I'll spend some time now doing a bit of a feed budget and working out how much silage or other supplement we need to put into the system. Hey guys, I'm just out here in our silage stack and baleage rows. I've actually just pulled the silage wagon out of the shed for the first time in just over 6 months. So after doing the pasture walk, we've worked out that we've got a bit of a deficit at the moment. So what that means is we need to put in a bit of supplement over the next couple of weeks just to help build our cover back up. So we've made the decision to feed out some silage and increase the palm kernel to the cows. So I'm just about to load up here, just working out what row we're going to open up first. The idea is to try to feed out some really good quality baleage so that we can keep the cows up in their milk production. So we're going to start off at about 3 kgs a cow, which will be about just over 7 tonne per day at least for the next week, and that will help build our covers. So I'm just about to load up the wagon now, just done some maintenance checks on it, greased up all the points, and hopefully the wagon still works. So I'm just in the tractor, just heading out to feed some palm kernel out to the herds at the moment. The cows are getting a mixture of grain and palm kernel in the shed through the in-shed feeding, but we've just increased it slightly to give them a bit extra out in the paddock as well, due to the fact that they're just struggling to clean everything up in the feed bin in the cow shed. So this trailer here has got 3 scoops, which is about 1.5 tonne of palm kernel, and that'll give our cows roughly about 1.5 kilos of palm kernel out on the paddock. So we'll head out there now and drop it off. Hey guys, just out here doing the final checks for the day, just after 4 o'clock on a Saturday. Yeah, pretty cruisy at the moment. Like, doing these 10 and 7 milking routines is really good for the cows, but it's also really good for our team. So everything's done, cows are fully fed, feeding out's done, milking's finished, so I'm going to head home for a beer, and we'll see you guys next week.